You know, the truth is probably 85% of women in the direct sales industry work full-time.
Interesting, right, because it's a part-time.
Absolutely.
Right.
2 of my top leaders in my organization, in our team, both work full-time. One is also a student full-time.
Okay.
And a mom.
Right.
And a wife.
Right.
And she's one of our top leaders on our team.
Right.
Because she wants it.
Okay, okay. So then what would you give as steps? What would you give as steps for people if they're in a full-time job, but let's just say they did want to go to direct sales or full-time thing. What would you give as thoughts? Like what would you think in your experience?
My suggestion, if you're wanting to move from full-time in, you know, corporate America and wanting to go more full-time with your network marketing direct sales company, the first step would be to have a conversation with your spouse, if you have one, and put some goals in place.
Okay.
Find out what kind of income is it that you will need to get out of your direct sales company in order to supplement that income by leaving your full-time job.
Totally get that.
You know, one of the first things that you have to determine is it possible for your family to do something like that?
Okay.
And then when you figure out that it is, one of the next step I would say is put together some goals. Okay. Okay. Whether it's financial goals, whether it's, you know, we need to pay off some credit cards first. It's this, you know, our child needs to be in kindergarten first. Put together some goals. Okay. And you have to do this as a team. Okay. This cannot be something that just you do by yourself. Interesting. It has to be with your family. You need your family's support on it. So I would definitely say, you know, have that open conversation, set some goals, and really, really think about your goals. You want a timetable almost. You want a timetable of, okay, in X number of months, in a year, in 2 years, this is the goal, this is the amount of income that I need. Then I would say sit down with your leader. Okay. Sit down with your leader, sit down with some of the other women or talk with some of the other women that are in your field, in your specific company, and ask them, what do you need to do? You need to figure out, you know, maybe how many parties you need to be doing. Maybe how many personal one-on-one care sessions. Maybe how much in sales, how much volume you need a month. And those are some of the key factors that you have to figure out. Once you figure out how much volume you need each month, then you have to break it down into how many parties, how much you need to do on a weekly basis, and how much you need to grow your business in order to get there. The only way you can do this is through goal setting and through great time management.